Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I am Khalil Brathwaite, the host of the current host of the Khalil the Highlight Reel Sports Report show, seen on Facebook and on in my YouTube channel. That is, I do have some major breaking news. By the way, now I'm gonna get over with a couple things, but right now I want to start with some major breaking news. As you may have heard, that King LeBron James has opted out of his 35.6 mil option. That means he's an unrestricted free agent, though. So basically, we're not sure it's going to come back with the Cavs, and we don't know exactly if whether or not if he's going to get traded to the Lakers. But perhaps that could happen. Lakers could Lakers Lakers could probably get LeBron James, one of the biggest names in there. But also let you know that yesterday, King LeBron James texted KD, his nemesis Kevin Durant, the two-time MVP, to have Kevin Durant join LeBron James to be his teammate. This was seen yesterday, that is, by the way. So, really, you have to ask yourselves, I mean, Kevin Durant declined, by the way. You need to ask yourselves exactly, is Kevin Durant going to part ways with the Warriors? Is Kevin Durant going to be joining King LeBron James? I mean, is Kevin Durant even reconsidering being LeBron's teammate? But see, thing is, King LeBron James didn't say anything about Kevin Durant having to join with the Cavs. No, no, no. He said something about him possibly going to the Lakers. Now, King LeBron James is expected to make a major decision later on tonight before at 11:59, that is. But he does have a 75K Caribbean a week. He's living some 75K week house in the Caribbean. Known as his decision cave, where he makes his decision. So my question to each and every one of you guys is King LeBron James gonna come alone in his decision cave or not? We don't know. Now there are some folks out now. There is some other players who have decisions they gotta make. Paul George. If you see the Journey Part 2, Paul George has a sit down with Dwayne Wade, and Paul George says to Dwayne Wade, the first words that come right out of his mouth, Paul George wants to be with the Lakers, wants to win titles with them. That's the first thing he said. My question to each and one of you guys is that even going to occur? Is Paul George finally showing his true colors? Does Paul George want out of the Thunder? Now, folks, there's going to be a lot of unanswered questions later tonight. And I can tell you this right now. Paul George, look, he's from L.A., that is. He grew up in L.A. Paul George, at first says he said something about him not being a lot for the 20.7 mil for the Lakers now. But on his journey, he says to Dwayne Wade that he wants to play for the Lakers. The question to you guys is that even going to happen? Is Paul George gonna make good? Is the real thing about to happen right in front of everyone's own eyes? Does Paul George want in? Does Paul George want out of the Thunder? You need to ask yourself that very question. Many of you are very certain that King LeBron James is going to come alone. Paul George, look, maybe Paul George wants in. Maybe he wants to be traded with the Lakers. Maybe Paul George doesn't want in on that. So basically, you need to ask yourselves, Does Paul George mean it when he says he's going to get traded when he wants to play for the Lakers? And he says some other teams that are like probably going Clippers, Celtics, and even look, maybe Paul George, maybe the real thing could happen, and it could happen later tonight. Now LeBron James is expected to make his decision. Now the deadline is today, people. So LeBron James, he has this decision he has to make, and he opted out of his contract, 35.6 mil, and he's an unrestricted free agent. Question you all are going to be asking for quite a while now, quite some very time, is can LeBron James going to be with the Lakers, or is Ken LeBron James going to be coming back? Now, there's been a lot of talk going on, and really about the whole LeBron James situation, though. First, he texted Kevin Durant saying that that LeBron James, that Kevin Durant wants to be his teammate, that is, and Kevin Durant declined. So really, there's gonna be a lot of other questions. We don't know if Kevin Durant wants in. We don't know if Paul George even wants in on the Lakers. We don't know exactly if he really means it. And is Ken LeBron James gonna come alone? Now, you all recall back in like 2010, that Ken LeBron James said that he wants to be with the Heat, which happened like 8 long years ago. And he may not have come along. He was with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, winning 2 titles there, and then came back to Cleveland. He won his 3rd title there as well. So basically, the question that you all are going to be asking is, can LeBron James going to be headed to LA? Does Magic Johnson is Magic Johnson luring Ken LeBron James to be with them? I mean, to have him get traded there? Because times are wasted. Because Lakers, look, if Lakers don't have any top free agents, Magic Johnson's going to step down as president of basketball operations. So probably, you got to realize exactly, you got to wonder, does Ken LeBron James, is Ken LeBron James even considering being with the Lakers? I mean, what's a good fit for a king? I mean, what's a good fit? What's a good fit for Paul George? I mean, there are 40 billboards saying you can't have PG without purple and gold. Is Paul George does Paul George really mean it when he said on his journey that he wants to be with the Lakers? He wants to win a title there. He wants to motivate him. He wants to, seriously, and he wants to be with the Celtics or the other teams. Does Paul George really mean it? Is it going to be that time for Paul George to get traded to Lakers? I mean, look, more importantly, it's Kawhi Leonard's birthday, that is, by the way. Is Kawhi Leonard going to get traded to Lakers on his own birthday? And would that be the birthday present that Kawhi Leonard will be looking for? Oh, man. There's going to be some twists and turns, though, folks. The plot thickens, and you never know how this is all going to come about. But I will tell you this right now. You might see another trio of Ken LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George at the Lakers. And that's perhaps the biggest game changer that every man, woman, child would ever bear witness to see. So is Ken LeBron James going to come along when he makes his decision, as the decision came at the Caribbean? I mean, even if Ken LeBron James considers being with the Lakers or with the other teams, or the fact that he wants to come back with the Cavs, there's going to be a lot to be answered for. I'll tell you that. I will tell you that right now. Now, Ken LeBron James, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard are expected to make the decisions later tonight. And I'll tell you this right now. Whatever decision this is, it's going to impact the fans, the viewers, subscribers, the folks watching at home, all over the country, all over the globe, and on social media. This is a must see, must watch. Whatever decision this is, well, let's just hope that, you know, King LeBron James doesn't make the mistake that he's made, or maybe, I mean, if King LeBron James considers being traded with the Lakers, would that be a good move, or would that be a not so good move? You have to ask yourselves that. But I'm gonna come back to that eventually. Now, I also want to let you in though that the Caps' new head coach is Todd Rierden. Yes, the assistant head coach for the Caps, Todd Rierden, happens to be the new head coach for the Caps. Question you all gonna be asking: is Todd Rierden gonna help the Caps win their second Stanley Cup title? Are the Caps gonna be back-to-back champs, two-time champs that is, under Todd Rierden's coachmanship? You gotta ask yourself that question though, because next season, better with the Caps, they do good on their behalf though. They did good. They walked out Stanley Cup champs this year. Are they gonna do good by next year? And they're gonna make it to the playoffs and walk out Stanley Cup champs yet once again. You have to ask yourself those questions right there. So, really, guys, was that a good move? Perhaps it is. So, a lot more to that, though, for sure. So, I mean, there's, well, not so much to that, though. But, again, guys, Ty Rierden is promoted as the Caps' new head coach. That's all you got to know right there. That's all you guys have to know. Another topic, though. Vince McMahon is expected to spend $500 million in the XFL's first 3 seasons. Now, pay attention to this. The NFL is scheduled to be with the new whole new season starting February in 2020. Again, the XFL will be coming back. We'll be starting with a whole new season in February 2020. That is 2 years from now. With a whole new season. And 40 names are going to be in there. So that's something that you guys are waiting for all week long. So that's something that you guys were waiting for all week. So that's 20 years from now. That's 2 years from now, that is. So be sure to keep your eyes on that. Another topic, though. The Clippers, they already sent Austin Rivers to the Wiz for Marcin Gortat. That's all you gotta know right there. Now again, guys, the free agency is on this coming Sunday, July 1st. There's gonna be a lot of game changers. There's gonna be a lot of names. So you don't want to miss out on this. I will, however, let you in on those right there. So that's something that you guys want to keep your eyes out on, for sure. Now, I do have some breaking news, by the way, that, a little more breaking news. Famous James Winston is currently being suspended for 3 games for groping, that is, a female Uber driver, that is, and he was seen intoxicated, that he may have been intoxicated. He didn't have anything to do with alcohol, that is. So really, this was reported yesterday. First he forgot to pay for crab legs, yelled racial and sexual slurs. Then back in 2016, you all remember though that he grabbed a female Uber driver, that is, groped her, that is, and you can see the statement on Google. You can see the statement on Google. You can see it on ESPN, that is, or TMZ Sports, whichever. Or you can check it out on ESPN.com. You can read the full statement. You can check it out there, what famous James Winston said. But quite frankly, that's the right thing to do. But if famous James Winston decides, if there's any incidents that involve famous James Winston, the Bucks and the NFL will indeed ban famous James Winston for good. Means we'll be getting traded. So basically, The Bucks could cut him, and the NFL they're gonna have to release him for sure. So that's how it's gonna turn out. Unless it's instance of this. So keep your eyes out on that. By the way, so just be sure you be on the lookout for that. Hopefully you guys learn from your mistakes as well. So another topic though, I have more breaking news that the Panthers owner Jerry Richardson is was fined 2.75 mil by the NFL for sexual and racial misconduct in the workplace. That's undergoing under investigation. We can tell you that right now. So really, this environment like this, come on, it's just not allowed. It's unacceptable. It's absolutely just intolerated, and it's not going to create any law. So hopefully this incident will not occur again. That goes for James Winston as well, though, who's facing 3 game suspension. That is so really, guys. So really, I hope you all can learn something from this. Right? Hopefully you guys don't do this as well, because it's something you don't do at all. You really don't want to do that. So really, guys, just be sure that you don't make these mistakes. Just be sure that you don't wind up doing these things. This can get you a lot of trouble though, and you can get fined and suspended. That's all it could all come down to right there. And I also heard that the whole Kawhi and Kyrie Irving trade that is. I mean, even if Kawhi Leonard that is goes to the Celtics in exchange for Kyrie Irving, well, we don't know what the decision is going to be for sure. That's something we don't know. We don't know if Kawhi Leonard's going with the Lakers or if he's going to go with the Celtics in exchange for Kyrie Irving. So that's just something that a lot of you guys really want to know about for sure. I just don't know where Kawhi Leonard is going to wind up at for sure. That's something I don't know. And also, want to come to your attention though that oh yes what's his name? Oh yes, Devontae Smith Pelly. That is, he has indeed signed a 1 mil contract. He agrees to sign a 1 mil contract with the Caps, and that's good news right there. So DSP Devontae Smith Pelly, he is sent a 1 mil offer with the Caps, and he's signing there as well. So don't miss out on that. By the way, also want to address that. What else? What else I need to address? Yeah. That's just how it's gonna work. But that's how it's gonna work. That is. Also want to address that. Let's see. What else? Oh yes. Now, also want to assume that this will, decision that decision that Kawhi, LeBron James, and oh yes, sorry, Wayne Rooney of the DC United, he did stop by Dulles Airport, or nation's capital, that is, yesterday, which you can see on ESPN.com. You can check that out on Facebook. You can check out the standing ovation that was there. So I know a lot of people were surprised about Wayne Rooney of DC United stepping in, and he must have, wow. Wayne Rooney, he did stop by Dulles Airport, by the way. So that's a big game. That's like how the Caps, they were one Stanley Cup champs. That is, you don't remember that. So that's interesting right there. It's an interesting revelation. But by the way, but by the way, guys, yeah, LeBron James expected to make a decision. He may be coming in alone or not. So who knows how this decision is going to be in this decision cave in the Caribbean, though. So he's expected to make the decision by later on tonight. I will keep you all informed, and whatever this decision is going to impact himself, family members, his fans, his viewers watching at home, all over the country and around the world, all over the globe, via satellite, social media. It's going to be all over the place. If he decides to stay with the Cavs, it's good. If he decides to go with the Lakers, because Lakers right now, they don't get any top free agents by this summer, next summer, Magic Johnson's going to step down. And does Magic Johnson really want King James, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard to step in to be with the Lakers? I mean, are you going to see another trio, much like King LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh of the Heat? Is everyone going to witness King LeBron James being alone? Or are you going to witness the three musketeers of King LeBron James, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard going to the Lakers by being those three musketeers, heading to those Lakers? Is there going to be another trio? Well, you may never know, because King LeBron James is expected to make the decision and let deadlines today. And expect to make the decision around 11:59, which is later on tonight. And I'll keep you all informed exactly what the decision is going to be. So stay tuned for that, though. Don't forget to miss out on the free agency, which is July 1st, this coming Sunday. Keep you informed of that. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for the Khalil the High Level Sports Report, Facebook and YouTube channel. Like, subscribe. Be sure to send me your comments and your results. Tell me what you think of Kevin Durant at Pasa, which is mine. Tell me what you think of King LeBron James opting out of his $35.6 million contract. Your tweets, your thoughts, your opinions, your reactions to that. Tell me if you think it's going to get traded or not traded, that is, to the Lakers. Because time's of the essence, though. For not only King LeBron James, but Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Tell me what you think of Todd Rierden being the Caps head coach, the new Caps head coach for the Caps. Some of your tweets, comments, your reactions, your thoughts on that. Wayne Rooney, that is, getting a standing ovation in Dulles Airport yesterday, nation's capital. Tell me what you think of Devontae Smith-Pelly, that is, signing a $1 million offer with the Caps. Tell me what you think, of famous as Winston being suspended 3 games, for groping a female Uber driver, that is, and tell me what you think of his statement, that is, that he made, the apology statement that he made, and just tell me exactly what repercussions that he's going to face next, though. Oh, yes, by the way, Conor McGregor, that is, and by the way, Khabib's manager says that Conor McGregor is running out of money, is completely going broke right now. And the fact that Conor McGregor, I mean, he's expected to be in court on July 26th. For sure, that is, by the way. That's his 3rd court appearance in the Brooklyn court. So basically, something's got to get done. There's got to be a plea deal going on. Tell me what you think of, tell me if you think that Conor McGregor, that is gonna, it's gonna make his comeback to the UFC, take on Khabib or any other competitor, that is, if he's gonna make the comeback of the century. Tell me what you think of him possibly, I mean, maybe, trying to fight yet again. We don't know that for sure. We don't know if he's gonna come back. And things don't look too good for him, but hopefully he wins his court case. So give him the comments and your replies, your responses, your opinions on that as well. And just, tell me what you think of the decision that LeBron James is going to make. And he might not be coming alone. Do you think LeBron... But tell me what you think of the journey, that part 2 of Paul George saying the first part that he wants to be with the Lakers, and then saying that he wants to be with the Clips, Celtics, and Sixers. Tell me what you think of Paul George going to the Lakers. If it's for real, that is. Tell me you think if he's means it. If some of your opinions, your comments, your tweets, your texts, your thoughts about that. I'll let you know on this. I'll let you know on that for sure. And, tell me what you think of the decision that Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and most importantly, King LeBron James and his Caribbean cave is going to make. His decision cave LeBron James is going to make. Is going to come alone or not? Is you going to see a new trio? Let me know in the comments section. Some of your tweets, comments, your thoughts, your responses on that. And I'll keep you notified for sure. Hopefully by later tonight or tomorrow, that is, if necessary. So I'll keep you in on that. Well, that's going to do it for the Khalil the High Level Sports Report Facebook show, which you can see on Facebook and YouTube channel. Like, subscribe. And I'll let you know for some more groundbreaking news, trending topics, groundbreaking announcements all over the sports industry, developing stories, breaking news. and key matchups that all you guys want to see in the free agency July 1st. So don't miss out on that, though, guys. So that will do it right there. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good night. Bye bye.